Good morning, everybody. Wanted to just check in with you guys real quick and share what youth group has been looking like. It's even though we're not in person, it's a great chance for us to connect, see the kids, see each other, and just share what's going on because we're in this kind of awkward, weird time right now where um, we didn't expect it a few weeks ago. So we started a talk series last night on Ecclesiastes 3, looking at, there's a season, there's a time for everything, um, and just digging into, what does this season look like? What does this time of our life look like? Because some of us may be thinking, we're in this season where um, we're excited because it's different. Me personally, I like change. I like when things are a little bit different, and so it gets me excited. Even not with all um, the turmoil, not with all the hard things happening in the world, um, but when I think of it, me personally, there's a little bit of excitement. Whereas my wife, who is a routines person, um, it's been really difficult, And so we each look at this time of our life a little bit differently, ultimately hoping that we are in tune with God, in tune with what He's calling for our lives, and really trying to um, take us out of the center of that. How can we grow in our relationship with Christ so that we can view any season that we're in um, with Him at the center? So as we dug into Ephesians 3, we're looking at, how can we utilize this season? How can we live in this season in a way that is glorifying to God, that is honoring to Him, and that is life giving to not only us, but to the people around us? And being that we are primarily spending time with our families, how can we dig in with our families in this time? How can we dig in with our relationship with Christ in this time? And again, it's not about us, it's not about me, it's about living out that relationship with Him in this time. So, one of the encouragements that I gave the kids last night was, how can we take a step forward? How can we utilize this time well rather than, just going through the steps, either being frustrated that, man, I'm stuck with my family, I don't get to see my friends, I don't get to do the things I normally would get to do. Um, but also not just wasting our time with, I'm sitting on the couch all day. Um, because it's very easy to just get into that routine where we don't need or we don't want to do anything, we just want to veg. Um, so they were given the challenge of, one, how can they dig into the Word a little bit more? How can they be in prayer a little bit more, being stretching themselves? And this was a challenge I didn't just give the kids, I gave to my leaders, I gave to myself. Um, so how can we continue to take steps forward and not be wasting our time? The next part was, how can we dig in and honor our families? How can we love our families well? And I talked to the guys that I was speaking with in my small group of, what can they do practically to be in relationship and to honor, their siblings, honor you guys, their parents, better in this time. And then the third was looking outside of themselves. Do they have neighbors that, maybe older? Do they have grandparents that, they don't get to see regularly because of this? Is there a way that they can encourage other people that may not be um, around or don't have loved ones being able to be with them? Is there a way that they could write notes or encouragement to neighbors or do something for neighbors that maybe, they can't do? And so, just looking at ways that we can love and connect and encourage, and really view this time as it's not about us. How can we honor Christ with this time? How can we love others with this time? And how can we deepen our relationship with Him? And so, that's something that we're working on in our small groups, in youth group. And I would really encourage you guys to talk to your students about this. Talk to them about, how can they practically take these steps? Because we only get to see them for an hour during the week, um, and you guys get them all the time. So how can you guys continue to be pursuing that? And we're excited that we still get to connect. We're bummed that we don't get to hang out with all of them in person, but we love this opportunity to encourage, pray for, and keep connected. So stay in touch. We'll keep connecting with you guys, and we love you, and we're praying for you, and we hope that um, we can be of help in any way. So we'll talk soon.